You never know. All right, so get the set of blocks and a strap. Of course, the blocks and strap are always optional. We're gonna start on the floor, having a comfortable seat and easy pose. If you'd like to place a block on the lowest setting under your hips to open up the front side of your hips, that's always a great option. And you can just sit crisscross applesauce, you can do butterfly, whatever's comfortable for you. And just sit up nice and tall, arms by your side. You can also bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Whatever is comfortable for you in your seated position. You're welcome to bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. Maybe gently closing your eyes. Focusing on your breath. Deep inhales. Let it all go on the exhale. Filling your belly, ribs, and lungs with each sip of air. Letting it all go on the exhale. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows. With each sip of air that you take in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Hold that length. On your exhales, relax your shoulders away from your ears. On your next full breath in, go all the way to the top. Maybe seeing if you can get one last sip of air in. Seal your lips, and now breathing in and out through your nose. Using only your breath within your body to create heat all throughout your body. Maybe pressing the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Ujjayi-like breathing, deep inhale, deep exhale. Maybe begin to wiggle your fingers. Maybe flutter your eyes open. And find a gentle sway from side to side. Sway back through center. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and then relax them down and away. One more time. Deep shrug, lift it up and lower down. Now draw big circles with your shoulders up and back. A few more times in this direction. Your next full rotation, reverse that direction, shoulders up and forward. This may feel weird, it's okay. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back through center, one more time each side. right ear to right shoulder. Maybe release your right hand towards your left ear, gently pressing your right ear closer towards your shoulder as you actively press your left ear in towards your right hand. Gently release your right hand, come back through center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Stay here, release your left hand to your right ear, both pushing and pulling opposite directions as you press your left ear towards your left shoulder, right ear in towards your left hand. Release your left hand, come back through center. Draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, nape of your neck toward your spine. One more time. Inhale through center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale back through center. Exhale, draw the nape of your neck towards your spine. Gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, come back through center. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend both your elbows. Lift your gaze, tiny back bend. Inhale, reach your arms high. Biceps hug your ears. Exhale, cactus your arms. Spread your fingers wide. Shoulders relax away from your ears. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, deep bend. Lift your gaze. Little arch in the back. Once more, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your elbows wide behind your head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round your spine. Bring your elbows towards one another. Maybe they touch. Maybe they just come close. Inhale, open your chest. Spread your elbows wide. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift 2 more times. Seated cat and cow. Exhale, round your spine. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back through center, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand by your hip. On the floor, on the block, on your right hip or right knee, side bend to the right. Reaching your left fingertips long. Inhale, back through center, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip, on the floor, on a block, on your hip or on your left knee. Gentle side bend to the left as your right bicep hugs your right ear. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Gently rock forward, release that block from under your hips. We're going to take those blocks and we're going to create a T shape with those blocks. These can be low, medium, or high setting. I'm going to actually make my block that's long ways along my spine at the lowest setting, and the block that's that T at the top on the medium setting. You can always adjust it. We're going to stay in this pose for a little bit. Reclined bound eagle. Bring the middle of your back towards the end of that long block. Slowly roll back and allow your head to rest gently on that block that's a T in the cross. Arms can be by your side, hands on your hips, one hand to your heart, one to your belly. To open up your chest and your shoulders, you can cactus your arms. And just breathing here. Knees draw wide, soles of your feet together, reclined bound eagle. Coming back to your breath. Coming back to your why. Just resting here. Maybe try different arms. We're going to hold these poses for several minutes. If you get restless, that's okay. Maybe make some slight adjustments in your arms or in your legs. I'm going to open up the front side of your body in this pose. Opening up your hips, opening up your chest, your shoulders. Try to find stillness. As you keep your left knee bent, reach your right leg long so the sole of your left foot comes in towards your right calf, knee, or thigh. Recline tree, using blocks for support. Gently bend your right knee to bring your right sole of your foot back to meet the left. Hold in here for 2 rounds of breath. On your next inhale, lengthen your left leg long so that naturally your right foot will come to the inside of your left calf, knee, or thigh. Recline tree on the right side. Both hips stay grounded, both shoulders relax. As you keep your left leg long, reach your right leg long to meet the left. Allowing your heels to touch, toes fall open, gently reclined upwards, using the blocks as support underneath the backside of your body. On your next inhale, gently bend your left knee. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, bend your right knee, soles of your feet come back towards one another. And lift your knees to the sky, planting your feet on the floor. Bring your feet out to hip width apart. And allow your knees to fall to the right, back through center, over to the left. One more time in each direction, gentle windshield wiper, keeping your hips and your back towards the floor as your knees draw from side to side. Gently come back to center. Pushing yourself up using your elbows. Gently come up to a comfortable seat. We're going to use blocks and the strap. Keeping this right leg long, bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. If you'd like to place a block underneath your right knee to allow some bend in that knee for your hip flexor, that's an option. You can also stack those blocks at any height to the inside of that right leg. Using a strap, place it around the arch of your right foot. Move those blocks gently on the inside of my right knee. Holding the strap just like reindeer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward, framing over your right leg. You can place your forehead towards your knee. You can place it on blocks. I'm stacking 2 blocks at their highest height. And just allowing my forehead. You can also place your chin on those blocks. Whatever's comfortable for you today. Single leg, wide leg forward fold. As much as I love the saxophone, I think this song's a little bit much right now. I was trying to do it from my watch, but yeah. Oh no, I definitely noticed it. Shoulders to relax away from your ears, just a gentle grip on that strap. A little massage for your forehead. You can gently roll your forehead from side to side. Either flex your right toes. Gently release the strap from your arms and slowly coming up to a comfortable seat. Placing those blocks behind you, behind your left hip. We're going to draw that right foot in front of the left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee. Left hand can come to those blocks behind you on the floor or around towards your right hip. And gently twist, looking over your left shoulder. Final twist, seated easy pose. Each inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Next inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Keeping your right knee bent, extend your left leg long. You can keep that right foot extended out or tuck it in closer to your left leg. If you like to use those blocks on the inside of your left knee, also a great option. Using that strap, gently place it around the arch of your left foot. Gentle grip, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly folding over, bringing your forehead or your chin on the stacked blocks, the inside of your left leg. Gently rolling your forehead side to side. Great way to relax your third eye. Wiggling your left toes. Just inhale, gently rise. Stacking your shoulders over your hips. Set that strap off to the side if you used one. You can move those blocks behind your right hip if you'd like. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, draw that left foot in front or on top of your right leg. Now exhale, left hand to right knee. Release your right hand to those blocks, maybe to your right hip or behind towards your left hip. Gentle twist, looking over your right shoulder. One more breath, inhale, lengthen. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to find dragonfly. Draw your legs out into a wide V stance. Using those blocks in front of you. Again, I'm stacking mine quite tall. 2 blocks on top of each other on the highest setting. You can do low, medium, or high, or use no blocks at all. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently fold forward. You can rest your chin on the blocks, your forehead, whatever's comfortable in this pose. You can use a strap around your feet or reaching towards your thighs, your calves, ankles, or toes. Very nice, Mindy. Next inhale, gently come back through center, rising up slowly. Together, gently set your straps and your blocks off to the side. We're gonna find sleepy deer. So we've done that 90-90 drill quite a bit. So we're gonna start in that 90-90. Coming onto our left hip, left knee comes out long, left knee bent at 90. Your right knee just out the diagonal. You can draw that right knee in towards your left foot. You can draw that right knee directly out, parallel to the long edge of your mat. I personally like to find that sweet spot in between just because my hips are a little bit tight. Inhale, lengthen. We're just going to gently lay it down. You can place a block underneath your cheek or ear. You can stack them. You can create them long ways. Often this is done with a bolster. But I wanted to be mindful knowing that you wouldn't have that in the office. They'd probably be, I was going to say they'd probably be a little gross. Another great option for use of blocks here in Sleepy Deer is you can place them, my sweet spot is the medium height, underneath that right knee, just to keep your hips elevated so that right hip isn't collapsing down. We'll thread the needle with my left arm coming out to the long edge of my mat. Just resting here, Sleepy Deer. Right knee on the floor, hovering, maybe propped up onto a block. Left cheek or ear on the floor or a block. Right underneath the right. On your breath, as you allow your left hip and left shoulder to sink closer in towards the mat. Staying here on your left side with that left knee bent. Drawing your right knee on top of the left, coming into fetal position. If you had that block underneath your right knee, or if you prefer a block under between your knees, here in fetal position, that's also an option. Fetal position is a symbol of new beginnings. Great way to reflect on 2025 so far, since we're already in December. Can't believe it. Staying in your fetal position with your left arm long, palm to the sky. Gently release your right hand on top of the left. We're going to find a gentle supine twist, changing nothing with your lower body. Reach your right arm towards the sky. If that feels comfortable, stay here. If you want to get a little bit deeper, you can release your right hand longer, bringing it parallel to the floor. So lower your right shoulder, opening your upper body. Right hand can continue to hover or gently graze the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Release your right hand to meet the left. A few more rounds of breath here. Extended arms. Comfortable fetal pose with or without the use of blocks. If you have a block gently between your knees, release it off to the side. Set the block aside from under your left cheek or ear. Plant your right forearm towards the top of the mat. Slide your legs out long. Lift yourself onto your right elbow. Plant your left hand, finding Sphinx pose. Legs out long. Tops of your feet press into the floor. Palms pressed in towards the earth, elbows under your shoulders. Continue to press into your forearms as you lengthen the crown of your head further towards the ceiling. Gentle back bend. Gentle gaze forward to avoid straining your neck. Looking side to side, or down, or up. Gentle pressure into the tops of your feet. Maybe releasing your knees further off the floor. Drag your shoulders away from your ears. Drawing your collarbone wide. Gently release your legs, release your arms. Placing one block underneath your chest, pressing yourself up, coming to a comfortable tabletop. Drawing your knees towards the center of the mat. Turn facing the other way. Thought maybe I could do it that way. Nope, don't want to have my back to you. Lower your right hip at the center of your mat. Right knee bends at 90, knee directly in front of your hip, the long edge. Find that sweet spot, left knee towards your right foot at a 45-degree or directly out from your hip. Slowly lower your right cheek or ear towards the floor or to the block. Coming down into your sleepy deer. You can also prop your hands under your face. You can set a block at low, medium, or high underneath that left knee for support. Maybe it's totally different on this side for sleepy deer. Right hip gently resting on the floor. Changing nothing on the right side of your body. Draw your left knee over the right. You had a block under that top left knee. You can set it off to the side or gently release it between your knees. Supported fetal position, using any of the props. Reaching your right arm long, thread the needle. Left arm gently reached long on top of the right, changing nothing in your lower body and in your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Stay here or continue to draw your left arm as you open up your left shoulder. Maybe your left arm gently hovers the floor. Maybe you want to continue to allow your left shoulder to come closer towards the floor, opening up the front side of your body. Gentle twist. On your next inhale, come back to your fetal position. Set the prop between your knees, off to the side, underneath your right cheek or ear, off to the side. Plant your left hand. Slide both legs out long, coming onto the front side of your body. Pressing into your left hand as you release your right hand. Coming into Sphinx pose one more time. Elbows under your shoulders. Palms facing down. Gentle press into the earth, lifting through your chest. Gentle squeeze on the back side of your body. Release your left hand under your lower rib cage. Press your right hand under your lower rib cage. Press yourself up to a comfortable tabletop. Bump the hips side to side. Maybe take barrel rolls with your hips. Gently lowering your left or right hip. Sweep your legs around to the bottom of the mat. Legs straight or knees bent. Release your right elbow down to the floor. Release your left elbow down. Lower your lower back, middle back, and upper back. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Walk your heels in towards your hips, knees to the sky. Gently grabbing a block on its lowest setting. Sorry, it's my mom. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and set the block on the lowest setting underneath your hips. Supported bridge pose. Feeling the front side of your hips open. To lift one leg at a time up towards the sky. Knees can be bent or legs straight. Point, flex, circle out your ankles, wiggle your toes, supported legs up the wall. To reach your fingers towards the sky, adding movement in your wrists and in your fingers. Place your arms by your side. Lower one foot at a time towards the floor. With that block still under your hips, reach your legs out long. Reach your arms long overhead. Slight elevation with the block under your hips, full body stretch. Arch in your back. Gently walk your heels over to the left side of your mat. Gently walk your arms an inch or two over to the left side. With your left hand, grab your right wrist, making a banana shape with your body towards the left side of your mat. Hips are elevated by the block, allowing your head, neck, and shoulders to come comfortably onto the floor, allowing your heels to rest gently. Inhale, walk your arms through center. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, walk your feet towards the center. Full body stretch. Reaching your arms and legs long in opposite directions. And then relax. Walk your feet over to the right side, keeping them on your mat. Tiny bend. Walk your upper body gently over to the right side. With very gentle pressure, allow your right hand to grab your left wrist. Little to no effort in your side bends. As you hold here in your banana shape, this time to the right side. Both hips grounded into the block. Shoulders and heels pressed in towards the floor. Gently release the bind of your arms, coming back through center. Walk your feet back towards the center of your mat. Walk your heels in toward your hips. Feet remain hip width apart, arms by your side. Gentle squeeze of your glutes, lift your hips. Release that block, allowing your hips to return back to the floor. Arms by your side, pinkies in, thumbs out. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gently slide your left leg long to the bottom of your mat. Slide your right leg long to meet the left. Allowing your heels to come towards one another as your toes find space. Coming into your comfortable Shavasana pose. You're welcome to stay here, maybe bringing the soles of your feet together. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath, back into your body. Reach your arms long overhead, knees in towards your chest, and rolling to your favorite side. Once you arrive, using your bottom arm as a pillow, gently press yourself up, coming to a comfortable seat. Resting your hands on your knees, maybe allowing your hips to rock side to side. Coming through the center as you rest both tailbones to the floor. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light love in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light love in you, Mindy. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you. Sorry all that